You guys, welcome to the Curio Storyteller, and welcome to our rendition of the book Dream Day by Sinclair Smith. And just so you know the rules of engagement for this channel, you come here and we hang out, we read some books from yesterday, which the book from yesterday will be Dream Date by Sinclair Smith. I do a little cosplay of the characters and we kind of drag them and do a little psycho analyzation of them and just have good conversation and talk about the characters like they're our friends. Yes. So we're gonna put Oreo Jr. back there where he's safe and contained. And we're going to keep going with the book. And let me give y'all a little brief recap for this little book. We got Katie. Okay. Katie is new in town. She's new to a high school. She's 17 and she has been unsuccessful in love. She wishes upon a star, a moon, and a sun for a man, and she gets him in her dreams. His name is Heath. He's a whole hot, dusty mess. I'd rather, I don't know, take matches and put them underneath my eyelids than deal with Heath. That's how big of a mess he is. So he's stalking her in her dreams. Katie is starting to gain in her real life boyfriends and friends and stuff. And Heath is the biggest hater on the planet, as well as a big dusty mess. And he keeps, impacting her real life while she's awake. So that's what's going on. So we're going to continue on this journey. And what I want you guys to do is pretend like Katie's your friend and just follow along. Like this is one of your friends telling you like, girl, I'm having a dream, man. And he is a mess. He's abusive. He's crazy. He's this, is that. And in my real life, blah, blah, blah. And let's see where it takes you from that perspective. Okay. Everybody ready?
Ready.
Let's see what Heath is doing. What this hot mess is up to. Wait, sorry, y'all. A wave of exhaustion washed over Katie, commanding her to sleep again after only a few blessed moments of wakeful relief. She was swept into a dream once more, so swiftly that the sharp taste of toothpaste and mouthwash lingered on her lips. Sorry, y'all. Did you enjoy my little game? Heath was grinning from ear to ear. Incredible, wasn't it? That I had the illusion that you were charming is what's incredible. Wait, did I read this part already? No.
I don't think so.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, I got a little confused. I got a little lost in Katie's story. Oh, Lord. Katie thought as she listened to him gloating over the terror he had caused her. About as charming as a vulture. And you thought I was just a figment of your imagination. Well, whoa, girl. It looks like your imagination has run wild. Heath laughed. Death, rattle, crackle, Katie thought. You don't have to play illusion anymore. If you keep your end of the bargain, you promise to be my special girl. Isn't that what we agreed when we started meeting like this? Heath looked at her pointedly. My special girl. Katie cringed. What a revolting idea. What's he up to, she wondered. I said I'd help you find yourself. And I did. Just look at how you changed. How you look. All the friends you have. Oh, please, Heath. Even my parents never give me the famous after all I've done for you speech. Without me, Katie, you be nothing. Nothing is more than nothing more than a plain, quiet, timid girl you were before. Is that true, Heath? Or have you made it up to intimidate me all along? I've asked myself that question over and over again, and the answer seems to be no. You don't seem to be the kind of person who want to help me or help anybody. You said you'll help me, and I fell for the power of suggestion. Girl, you better. Girl, he up here manipulating you. You over here doing all the hard work, and he over here playing like it's him. Period. 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 But I'm the one who took it from here there. No, Heath. The truth is that without me, you be nothing. Period, girl. Yeah, okay. I'm having a proud friend moment. Okay, this is the part where your friend be like, "Girl," and I told him, "Sir, I'm packing my stuff on Tuesday." Pride friend moment, y'all. I just can't figure out how to get rid of you. How'd you repay me? And this fool's still going on and on. Anyway, how did you repay me? By going out with another guy. Then you tried to trick me with the love letter business of yours. The sight of Heath strutting around as he spoke self righteously about honesty was almost too much for Katie to hear. In spite of her fear, it was an effort to keep from laughing. Heath was warming up as his role as the wrong victim. You deliberately do something without checking with me to see if I get hurt. I had to go back and get the letter. Heath's face twisted. You have no idea of the pain of it. Heath looked aware that he said he let something slip. He broke off suddenly, knitting his brows together, and ran a hand over his mouth. He looked like Prince, period. Katie pounced on his last sentence eagerly. Tell me the kind of things that could hurt you, and I'll be careful not to do them. I'll be careful not to do them one at a time. I'll do them all together. Hope you enjoy it. Hope it blasts you out of my life. Katie, you better get rid of this idiot, because girl, it's about time. He spat on the floor. That's how I spit. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wouldn't that be nice if I make sure to let you know about anything that could hurt me? You be real careful. He shoves his hand deep in his pocket. You better start keeping your end of the bargain and quit playing games, or something unpleasant might happen. Might happen? Katie wanted to shout. Might happen? Haven't plenty of unpleasant things already happened? You wouldn't want to wake up one morning and find out you've been walking in your sleep and done something terrible. Maybe gone down to the kitchen and gotten a knife out of the drawer. A big knife. Maybe gone after that dog or back upstairs into your parents' room. The horror of what he just suggests brought Katie up short so fast she even forgot to breathe for a moment. Then she gasped. What kind of psychopathic monster talks about unaliving your whole family in the same tone they used to say, please pass the peace? You better watch yourself, Katie. I don't like being jerked around, he said as a parting shot. Then he was gone. Okay, you better act crazy. I told y'all he's a little off, honey. Okay? A little bit. Chapter 23. The moment Katie woke up, she reached under her pillow and pulled out her tape recorder. Yes, girl, we got a tape recorder. Oh, Lord. Okay. Yes. Okay, girl, you better stand up for yourself. Now, this is better than the letter, because, girl, I don't know how we was going to prove the letter, but the tape recorder is, It's a little different. Y'all remember tape recorders from the 80s, 90s? Yes. They got a little puzzle. Look at this. This is cute. This is my tape recorder, y'all. She had set it to record just before she fell asleep. With trembling hands, she rewound her tape recorder. Let me see where this is gonna be the rewind button. She rewound the tape and pressed the play button. Let me press my play button. Just let the music play. Oh, that stopped. I press play. Boom. The cassette reel started to turn. Come on, Katie prayed. Then she heard it. She got him. The sound was faint, but Katie could make out the words. You better start keeping up your end of the bargain and quit playing tricks, or something unpleasant might happen. I don't like being jerked around. The sound of Heath's voice sent a hot, prickly sensation up Katie's spine. Well, at last I got him, she thought, switching off the tape. We got to turn off our tape recorder. She sighed and sank back into the pillows and felt drained. She pushed the rewind. Girl, I got to do a lot with this tape recorder. Yeah. And then play button again. I guess I just got to be sure I heard what I thought I heard. She laughed aloud. Ha ha! If I was Katie, that's how I would laugh. I got to make sure I'm not dreaming. Sure enough, it was Heath's voice on the tape, sounding sneering and threatening. She switched off the machine. If it's really harmful to him to have any kind of evidence brought back to this world, I wonder what's happening to him now, she wondered. Girl, why are we wondering about him? Let's just cast him back into the dusty ocean he came from. Anyway, I hope it's horrible. She smiled secretly to herself. Suddenly, the tape recorder began moving in Katie's hand. The reels were turning backwards. The erase button was depressed. I ain't got no erase button on here. And nothing Katie could do would raise it. Frantically, she pushed the off button. A white hot flash of pain blasted through her head without warning. It was as if someone had driven a burning spike into her brain. She was paralyzed. The sensation made her eyes glaze over. As she sat on the bed, motionless, the walls of the room began to move in a violent waving motion. Girl, what in the hell? Are you drunk? You okay, sis? Did you go out drinking? The glass in the windows began to rattle. Is there an earthquake? Girl, what's going on? A chair overturned with a crash and books flew off the shelves. Gripping the tape recorder tightly, Katie jumped out of bed and started to run for the door, but a hot gust of wind rushed over her with such force that she was held in spot. The force of the wind grew stronger and stronger until it blew her off her feet. Girl, you in Ghostbusters? You in Poltergeist? What is going on? A series of unearthly wails and howls issued from the tape recorder. But I turned it off. Now Katie tried to let go of the tape recorder, but it refused to leave her hand. Girl, okay, I gotta get my tape recorder. Horrified, she held the machine at arm's length as the howls were replaced by a voice. The dusty name Heath's voice. But the words weren't what Katie recorded. Heath was talking to her. You want to hear my voice? Is that why you did what you did? Have you any idea of the pain you've caused me by taking my voice and putting it on this thing? Is it because it's a tape recorder? The pain is worse than this. Again, the burning flash cut into Katie's skull. This time it sent her sprawling to the floor. I'll make sure you hear my voice a lot now, Heath continued. Girl, is that what you really want? Maybe stop taking, don't take anything to prove that he is there. Take a weapon. That's my suggestion. Take a weapon.
Yeah.
He continued. The sound of his voice was a terrifying combination of rage and madness. A weapon, ma'am. I'm going to echo inside of your brain until you wish you were unalived. The tape recorder she was holding began to grow hotter and hotter. Ooh, girl, it's hot. Ooh. Katie shook her hands frantically, trying to break free of the machine that kept burning her. But it was stuck to her hand as if it was glued. Ooh, girl. Did somebody put some crazy glue on there? The pain brought tears to her eyes. Katie held on helplessly as hot pain seeped into the bones of her hand and up her arm. Ooh, girl. The machine was eating the tape, turning it into a twisted, tangled mess. Finally, when there was nothing left of it, the recorder fell from Katie's hand. The pain was subsiding. Katie was sure that when she looked at her hand, she would see nothing but charred stumps. Dang, how bad was the pain, girl? Jesus. When she could stand the fear no longer, she held her hands in front of her eyes. It was as if nothing had happened. Her hands weren't charred. There weren't even any blisters. That's the end of the chapter. I'm gonna go with the same thing I did for Fairy Tale Friday and end it that way. Out of all the characters, and really we just had Dusty, Heath, and Katie. But what would you advise, or what would you tell them? Like, what advice would you give them? You guys put it in the comment section. Scott, what advice would you give any of the characters in this book?
Yeah, I mean, you already sort of said it. Tell Katie you gotta come up with a better plan.
Period. I would tell Katie, bring some damn nunchucks. Like, girl, bring some nunchucks next time. Okay? Like, get a weapon, ma'am. Stop playing. Don't play yourself. Okay? Don't play yourself, ma'am. Bring some weapons. Stop with the, I'm gonna bring proof. Girl, don't nobody care. This man is escalating all kinds of foolishness. Okay? So that's what I got there for that. I can't wait to see what you guys got, though. Anyway, so let's end it here. It's late and I'm starting to get tired. That's why I keep messing up work. So I'm ready to go to bed. I'm an old woman. So we're gonna end it here. As always, you guys, we enjoyed having you guys here, and hopefully you enjoyed hanging out with us. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, check out some other videos, shorts, lives, all that fun stuff. Make yourself at home on this channel. It is for the curios, the weirdos, and the people looking for a little bit of entertainment that's a little different. So with that being said, gravity almost took Oreo Jr. from me. Anyway, with that being said, from wherever we are, even when we're trying to use our 1990s tape recorder to record somebody from the dream world, and then they burn our hand off, but there's no burns, to wherever you guys are, peace, love, happiness, and we will see you guys tomorrow for It's a Super Scary Saturday Sleepover, and to see how much more torture Katie can take from the Dusty Heath, period. So we'll see you guys later. Bye.